Sorry? Yeah.
Like this.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Did you have breakfast this morning? And are you hungry now?
Yes, I'm hungry.
So here is a magic box in my hand, and near the end of my 10-minute speech, I will show you what the magic power it has. Okay. Today my topic is rice. It may be familiar to many of you, but today I will show you some different things. Okay, let's go. In my 10-minute speech, I will divide it into three main parts. First, I will tell you where the rice comes from and why it called rice. And second part, I will introduce some forms of rice and their best uses. And in last part, the most interesting one, I think you may have lots of fun in the final part. I will teach you how to use rice to make an easy and interesting kind of food, and you can make it by yourself, and can you also use it as a gift to send to your friends or your family. Okay, let's move on to the first part. First, I will tell you the history of the rice. Actually, the rice has begun in about 2500 BC. It has already been recommended in some history books as the main food for the human beings. And the place where it started is from China, and from China the rice cultivation spread into the Sri Lanka and India, and then it spread to the Greece, and next to the South Africa, South Europe, and then from the Spain and Portugal it spread to the American, North American, and the Mexican, and then the South America. That's the spread of the cultivation of rice. And about where the rice come from, people from different areas have their own opinions. For China, the rice has where the rice comes from has some relationship to the myths. For Chinese people, they think that the rice is a gift from animals. Which means that the legend says once there is a big flood occurred in the Chinese land, and the flood took away all of the plants, and people have no food. But one day a dog came across the fields and bring the rice seeds to the people there. People grow the seeds in the plant as a plant, and then rice grow, and then hunger disappeared. That's what Chinese believe. But other people from other areas, they have their own myth about where the rice come from. They are just religions. Okay, let's move on to the second main part. I will share some forms of rice and their best uses with you. Actually, worldwide there are more than 40,000 different kinds of rice. It is obvious that we cannot get familiar with every kind of them. But the lucky thing is that people from different countries has their own preference about rice. So I will choose two kinds of people, Asian and Western, and I will introduce 5 representatives from the rice family to you. And first, let's move on to the most famous one, and it's I think students from Asian countries may get very familiar with this kind of rice. It may appear in every meal table, I think so. And as the picture there, you can see this short grain means that here's the length of it. It may have difference. Actually, you may also heard of medium rice or long rice. They have different lengths of the every different kind of rice. And this is the style after cook. It may turn to a little sticky, and after cook it may have a little flavorful, but not sticky enough, just turn to a little. And here's the 3 representatives of the famous food that made of short grain. You can make it for, you can use it for making poutine and Japanese sushi and rice tanto. You may not be familiar with all this because it is a kind of traditional Italian food. And the next family members is sticky. And the sticky is also very famous all around the world because you may ever eaten some sweet or salt dessert or some other kind of snacks. They are all made of sticky. The sticky rice can turn to be more glutinous than the sharp grain, and it is best used for some sweet dessert, because the dessert needs to sticky, and if you don't use sticky rice, it may not convenient for the people to eat it, and especially for the Asian people who use chopsticks. And there are three. I think there are worldwide famous Chinese traditional food. They are all made of sticky rice. The top one, I think Western people want to call it rice dumplings because it make it easy for them to understand where they are. But in China, it has a unique name called zong, and it's used for celebrate our Dragon Boat Festival. And here is yuanxiao, also a kind of traditional Chinese food. And you may this one is more famous, I think. It calls mooncake, and everybody knows it. And all of these three kind of foods can both have salty taste and sweet taste, and they are all made of sticky rice. Okay, the next we can jasmine rice. I think all of you know what jasmine is. It is kind of flower, and the jasmine rice is very unique because it has a special aroma before and after cooking. And the reason why I want to introduce it to you is not only that it has a special flavor, but also, my hometown is in the northeast China is also a place famous for the production of jasmine rice. So if you want to have a try, just let me know and come to my house. I will let you to taste the jasmine rice. It's also very different from other kinds of rice. You can have a try. Okay, let's move on to the western part. I think brown rice is more popular in Western countries, and you can find brown rice in every American supermarket. Do you know the difference between brown rice and the normal white rice? You know the difference is only about the color. I think all of you may think that the difference is only about the color, but actually it's not. The brown rice is a totally different kind of rice from the white one, because it is unmilled or partly milled rice, which means that a lot of people call it a live rice, which means that it cannot keep for a long time as the white rice because of the germ. Because it is unmilled, so it has germ in it, and the germ has fat, so it can be easy to turn to rice it. So you cannot keep the brown rice for a long time. But it is whole and nature and more nutritious than white rice. It's a kind of healthy food. And also can help the woman to lose weight. It's very nutritious. And these two kinds of food, the top one is a traditional Italian food, and second one is Mexican food. And if you want, you can find a restaurant in Los Angeles. It's easy to find these two kinds of food to have a taste. Okay. The last one, I think it is not a kind of rice, it's just a way of making rice. But you can find it in every supermarket in the United States, because I think maybe fast and convenient is an American way. Instant rice. The instant rice is actually completely cooked and then hydrogen and put it in one of the box. And it's more convenient for people who live a busy life, but they love eat rice. It may give you a chance to have a faster dish. You only, what the things you need to do is just open the box, put it into the microwave or that kind of thing, and add some water, and then you can eat it. It has many different flavors, and it can mixed with different kinds of rice, vegetables, and also meat. It can give me more convenient to your life, but it's not. It may not taste very good.